If you want to expand your calling arsenal as a new turkey hunter, you need to get your hands on a pot call. The pot call is a great turkey call that any beginning turkey hunter can learn to use for calling in that tom of a lifetime. And using a pot call can be as simple as putting pencil to paper. And if you can draw a straight line or make a small circle, you'll be mastering this call in no time. In this video, I'll show you how to make basic turkey sounds on a pot call, and you can be calling in that old gobbler, and we're getting started right now. The pot call is a friction call, and the calling surface can be made from slate, glass, crystal, aluminum, and sometimes even copper. The pot or pan that holds the calling surface, it can be made of plastic, composite, or wood. Generally, your high-end callers are made out of some type of wood. The strikers or pegs that you use to make the sounds on the calling surface are generally made of the same materials of wood, composite, or some type of plastic. Before you use your call, you need to condition it. The call that I'm using, the surface is made of glass, so I used a piece of Scotch-Brite pad that came with the call to rough up the surface. To hold it in your fingertips. If you hold it in the palm of your hand, it's going to muffle the sound and it's not going to sound very good. Now the striker you can hold in a couple different ways. You can hold it with 2 fingers, you can hold it with 3 fingers, you can hold it with 4 fingers. You're just going to have to figure out what works best for you. Now I hold the striker just like I hold a pencil, with my index finger, my middle finger, and my thumb about 1.5 inches above the call. So to get ready to make sounds on your pot call, you want to hold the striker at a 90-degree angle to the calling surface. And you're going to tilt the striker about 10 degrees away from you. Now once you do that, you're going to have to kind of play with the positioning on your particular call to get the best sound out of it. Now that you've got the striker on the calling surface, drag it toward you and you should get a sound. If you're starting to get sounds out of your call, notice the position that you're holding the striker in. The plain yelp is the most basic communication call of turkeys, and it's a sound that all turkeys make. It's a 2-note sound, and it begins with a high-pitched note, and it ends on a lower note. And it's typically in a series of 3 to 8 notes that are put together to make the yelp. In between each yelp, a hen will pause to listen for other turkeys to respond. To make the plain yelp, you want to move the striker in small circles on the calling surface, and it'll sound like this. Clucks are another sound you're going to often hear from hens. To make the clucking sound of a hen on a pot call, you want to drag the striker towards you on the calling surface about 1/4 inch. It should sound like this. Practice these calls while listening to wild turkeys to improve your calling technique. Listed below in the description is a link to the National Wild Turkey Federation website, where you can find recordings of wild turkey sounds for practice before you head to the woods. Click on this video to learn how to call turkeys using a box call. If you found tips in this video that were helpful, hit the thumbs up button below and share this video with others. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.